Alright guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be showcasing Int free-to-play EZA Raditz. At Raditz is completely EZA'd, level 140, super attack 15 out of 15, completely rainbowed. I went full crit. Well, I kind of went like half dodge and half crit, because again, in his super attack effect, Raditz only greatly lowers defense, so there's really no point in giving him additional. So again, I went more crit than dodge. Of course, he has the 5 dodge because I believe he is int. Well, yeah, he is int, but I believe int always gets that extra 5 dodge. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So what we're going to do is we're going to showcase Raditz on a couple of teams. So let's just check them out in some events. We are here in an event. We're in the Ultimate Gohan event. We are first going to be running Raditz here on the low-class warrior team led by Dokkan Fest Saiyan Day Bardock. So I actually managed to find a rainbow friend Bardock, so you know that's really big, because again, not a lot of people really run this Bardock. So again, really, Raditz is in the 7th slot, so I'm just gonna keep playing this rotation till we get, you know, Raditz here on rotation. But the build that I went for is, obviously, I decided to bring units like Turles. You know, Turles is an amazing support type unit. I brought LR Team Bardock, I brought Tora, and I brought Borgos. You know, Tora for the support, Borgos just because, you know, why not, just to kind of showcase these Team Bardock units, which again, amazing free-to-play units. And so yeah, I mean, low-class warrior still needs a lot of work done to it. You know, there's a lot of units that still could be added to the category, and you know, there's just a lot of things that they could do, like a Dokkan Fest, Saiyan Saga, Goku. You know, that fight. I believe it is Grade 8 Vegeta. You know, they could do a Dokkan Fest of that. They could do Dokkan Fest, you know, Goku and Piccolo that fight Raditz. You know, they could even give us another Raditz card, even though we have the Tech one that came with the Bardock during Saiyan Day, and then we have obviously the free-to-play Int one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind another Bardock card. No, not a Bardock, but another Raditz card. You know, I actually wouldn't mind that. But again, you know, just some more units that we can get on the low-class warrior team, the better. So Raditz gets 80% attack and defense when he's only facing one enemy, and then he gets an extra buff when he faces 2 or more. Again, you know, he's okay. I just really wish that, you know, that, you know, they gave him more of a buff at the start of turn. So there is Raditz at 68k defense. Again, not the best. Not a lot of links active either. Let's see if he has... Okay, so he has more links with Borgos. That's for sure. And, you know, I haven't really done a whole lot of link leveling on, you know, my Team Bardock units, but I have done a couple on Bardock here. So let's play this rotation out, see how much damage Raditz is able to put up. You know, try to get him on rotation with Turles and... Ooh, so he dodged right there. That's really good. And he's at 1 million. So again, really good damage by him. 1 million. And then it is a AoE attack, so it attacks every single unit on the field. So again, he's actually going to be a really decent option for, you know, World Tournament. Okay, so should I transform? Dang. You know what? I think we will go and transform. Yeah, let's go ahead and transform with this friend Bardock. So again, this Bardock unit, again, not a lot of people talk about him like at all for some reason. He's really not in the discussion for best TOR in the game, and honestly, I think he is. And in my personal opinion, I find this guy more impressive than Cooler. And I know that's gonna, like, people are gonna be up in arms, like, you know, oh, how can you say that, you know, you think that he's better than Cooler? But, you know, personally, I think, you know, this Bardock is better than Cooler. You know, I know Cooler has, you know, his support type ability, but I don't know, there's just something about Bardock to me that just makes him so much more better than Cooler. So yeah, I don't know, that's just my opinion. And you know, Grade 8 super attack, really nice by this LR free to play Team Bardock, and there he is at 3.8 turn 1. I believe Turles is on rotation, so yeah, he is getting that support type ability, but you know, he did just crit there, so a 3 million crit. Yes, very balanced. Okay, this is nice. we're going to have the same 4 links active, and now Tora is on rotation. He's going to be given that support type ability. So let's hit this. Let's see what his defense is at. So it's at 80k, so much better with Tora on rotation, of course. You know, Tora just being an amazing free-to-play support type, you know, unit is really, really good. Oh, this is actually going to be really good to see how much he tanks. I don't really expect this Raditz to take a lot of damage. Yeah, 51k. That's not horrible for a free-to-play unit, and there he is at 1.1. So, again, that's not horrible by any means. That is not horrible by any means. Again, to get his full passive, we would need to be fighting multiple enemies to really get Raditz's full passive active. So, I think I'm just going to cut right here, and we're going to look at him on both another team and in another event. Alright, so we are here on the Pure Saiyans team, as well as in the Cell Dokkan event. So in this Cell Dokkan event, we are able to get Raditz's full passive, because again, in a portion of the fight, you actually fight Cell, and then like I believe it is 4 of his Cell Juniors. So you know we'll be able to get, you know, Raditz's passive of, you know, when there's 2 or more enemies, I believe he gets an extra 60% attack and defense and 6 ki. So again, yes, this is exactly what we wanted. A great starting rotation. We got Turles on rotation. Raditz is at 83k. Let's see what he gets. 80% attack and defense, and then 60% attack and defense, and then he lowers superclass enemies attack by 10% when facing 2 or more enemies. So again, 80k, not horrible. Again, but that's Turles, I believe, only boosts attack, right? Yeah, he only gives attack, so he's not boosting defense. So again, this is Raditz with just his own defense. Again, he can get higher defensive stats if we had another support type unit on rotation, preferably the Int, Paragus, and Broly. They give, I believe it is 2 ki and 40% attack and defense. So there he is at 1.5, so big jump from, you know, the low-class warrior team. And again, he's an AoE unit. Boom. He's going to be amazing in World Tournament. Now let's see how much he tanks. 78k, of course, that could have been type disadvantage, because again, he did not kill the physical one. Yeah, that was probably the physical one, because again, 78k, that's a lot, considering that in the Gohan event, he only took, I believe it was 51k, but again, he did have type advantage there. So, okay, there's Broly, Majin Vegeta. Okay, I want to get at least 1 attack in with Majin Vegeta, just to kind of, again, just to show off his I didn't even get a super attack with him. I was going to say so I can show off his revamped super attack. I mean, if Broly can get an additional here, I did go full additionals for my Broly. No, he did not. How about you, Majin Vegeta? Can you get an additional for us? No, he cannot. I went full additional with them, too. Okay, so see if we can get Paragus and Broly on this rotation. Yes, we can. Nice. Unfortunately, I floated off Turles, but again, let's see what he is at now. He is at 76k. Again, he's only getting 80% now because there's only a single Cell Junior. But again, 76k is a big jump from what it was before. I believe he was at, I believe it is 68k defense, again, just against one enemy. So again, from 68 to 76k, you know, that's a pretty significant jump. And what is he gonna put up here? 1.2. Of course, he would probably hit maybe close to a 2 million attack stat if I hadn't floated off Turles. But oh, and then Turles decides to transform. Thank you, Turles. In the middle of a showcase, when I need you to start using your support type ability, you decide to transform. That's unfortunate, but again, you know, not many people ever really get to see Turles transform. I mean, I don't. What is it? A 25% chance. Yeah, that's really low. And then what do you get? Because you have pretty high defense now, 130. Yeah, because, you know, Turles isn't really known for his defense, so him being over 100k is kind of surprising to me. Because again, like I said before, you know, Turles is more of a support type than, you know, someone that you would actually put to tank. So I wonder how much he's going to tank here, actually, because again, speaking of defensive capabilities of Turles, how much are you going to take? 35k, not bad. And then let's see this animation. even though it is pretty old, 1.5 is still pretty good by Turles here, who, you know, never really super attacks. Damn, that's pretty good numbers too. So, anyways, we'll play out a couple rotations out, see who we get next rotation. See if we can float off Turles when he's, you know, once he de-transforms, because I believe it is after maybe 2 or 3 turns he de-transforms and he goes back into his regular, you know, form. Again, 76k with Broly and Paragus. Really, really good. Okay, so we have most of his links active. Again, I have him at around, you know, only 1 and 2 links, but again, he would be at a much higher defensive and attack stat if, you know, we had him at level 10 links, but, you know, I don't have the time to sit there and grind links, because, again, I mean, sometimes I'm, like, barely able to even get these showcases out in time, because, you know, I'm, like, so busy right now with homework and all that, and, you know, I have a midterm coming up, so, you know, it's a miracle sometimes that I'm able to post a video, but, you know, like I said, man, the grinding ain't gonna stop. We here 24/7. Okay, so 1.2, so it appears that Turles is always gonna be at a consistent, just slightly above 1 million, depending on who you link him up with. Of course, with Paragus and Broly, 40% attack and defense, he's gonna be at a higher, both attack and defensive stat, but again, as we saw in the low-class warrior team, he was putting up close to 1 million. Again, he is a free-to-play unit. People need to remember that, so he's not gonna put up like super crazy damage-dealing numbers. And again, he's not an LR, unlike, you know, Zamasu Goku, who, you know, can put up some really good numbers. So yeah, okay, we're gonna float you off Turles. Okay, I mean, I have to super with Broly. I mean, he has full key anyways. Okay, so I'm trying not to super just to keep Cell alive, because, you know, the Pure Saiyans team, man, like, even if I have, like, a ton of support types on rotation, they're still really, really good. Okay, so, yeah, Broly 2.3, yeah, I mean, this Broly, man, he's really, really good. And then he's raising his defense right here, too. So, yeah, double super, okay, Broly, okay, chill. And he was at he was at 150k, so double super, double raise. Yeah, this Wrathful Broly is nuts. Okay, please. Oh, the one time I don't want them to super is the time that they decide to get additionals. God damn it. Yeah. Stop getting additionals. Come on. Damn it. I don't think we're going to be able to get to, like, the 3rd turn, because we just killed Cell here. Come on, guys. Yeah, and now is when you decide to de-transform. My lord. You know what? I kind of want to give this one to Majin Vegeta. I kind of just want to give him the super attack. You know what? Let's go for it. Ooh, we got the perfect 17 key too right there. So we're going to finish this Dokkan event, and we'll showcase Raditz on one last team. I'll try to... I think I just might hop right back into this event. Yeah, Majin Vegeta, 3 million, yep. 3 million. Not even full 24 key. Not even having a lot of links active, too. He was only at... I believe it was Shattering the Limit, I want to say. And Saiyan Warrior Race was active, so... Again, 3 million, man. Like, not even linked up. Not even most of his links active. You know, that Majin Vegeta, he still hits like a freight train. Okay, so we got some link level ups here as well. So, like I said before, we're going to showcase him on one final team, and then we'll head down to the breakdown portion of the video. Alright guys, so we are here on the Terrifying Conquerors team, or otherwise known as Cooler's team. So, I decided to go into Super Saiyan 4 Goku's event. Again, there is a portion of the fight, kind of like with Cell, where we are facing, you know, like Gohan, Oob, Goten. So we do want to get him on rotation with Cooler, because again, Cooler gives Terrifying Conquerors, I believe it is, what is it again? He gives 2 key and 50% attack and defense when facing 2 or more enemies. So, yep, we most definitely want to have. I think I just messed this up. Yeah, because I don't want to float off Turles, so let's just restart that. I need to get my rotations in set, man. Because for sure I don't want to float off Turles like I did, like I believe it was in the low-class warrior, man, because that really screwed it up for me. Okay, so let's redo this. We're going to float off AGL Metal Cooler, and Turles is at 68k defense as well. So again, it does appear that he is going to be at a consistent 68k defense, you know, without a defensive support on rotation. Of course, with, you know, like Broly and Paragus, he was at, you know, 76k, a much greater number, but, you know, with 2 or more enemies, he is going to get an extra 60% attack and defense. So, boom, he's at 1.4. Pretty good, close to 1.5 million. We absolutely decimated Goku there, so... Okay, I believe it is after this fight is when we encounter the multiple enemies, so... that is going to be good for us. Let's see if we can try to one-turn this. I feel like we can one-turn this as well, just with, you know, the units that we have here. You know, this friend cooler is at 90%. If he can maybe double super, we could probably kill him in one turn. He did not, which is unfortunate. STR Demon King Piccolo, if he double supers, we could probably get it. Hopefully Silas does as well. Or if he can crit, that'd be really good for us. Can you crit for me? Double super? Ah, no. But there you go, Silas at 1.2. Again, this Silas unit is from the Dragon Ball Heroes banner. That is unfortunate. That is rough. Okay, so... yeah, Cooler doesn't have his support type ability active. That is frustrating. Okay, we for sure are going to kill him on this rotation, but... again, it's really frustrating. You know, sometimes, you know, luck is not on your side, so... yeah, that's when we fight. Oh, no, it isn't. I think I might be... huh. Okay, let's let this cooler off. Okay, I did not expect that. I may have just come into the wrong Dokkan event then. I mean, I think it might be after this one is when we'll see it. Ooh. Okay, this this is gonna do a lot, because Demon King Piccolo, he's really not meant... yeah, 135k, that's a lot. Okay, that's rough. Okay, so... because I know there's a GT fight where, you know, you fight multiple enemies, so... I thought it was this one. It may have not been this one. Okay, that sucks, because... you know... I should know this. Okay, so next rotation... Silas is going to transform. This is actually not a transformation I see all the time, because again, he transforms turn 5. You know, he's pretty limited on categories as well, but okay. God damn it. Twice in a row, man? I need your support type ability. Oh, boy. The unit that I really don't want transforming just decided to, you know what, screw you, I'm gonna transform. I mean, Raditz is tanking really well. Double digits. Okay, hopefully he doesn't take as much damage as Demon King Piccolo, because honestly I feel like we might die. Yeah, 84k, okay, that's not horrible. Actually, that's not bad. So 1.1 by him. Again, this is no support, so that's just, you know, raw damage from... damn, and you're at 2 million. So yeah, I mean, like, that was 1.1, that was raw damage from him. I actually did think... oh, we even got the Metal Cooler transformation off. What is going on in this video? Okay, so... I think I just might do... you know, just finish this fight, and then I think I might just showcase a single rotation where we have Cooler, Turles, and then obviously Raditz, just to kind of get that final best attack stat, you know, from him. So Again, I actually thought it was this one, though. I may have been wrong, but... Huh. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just going to cut right here, and then, you know, obviously, I'll probably hop back, not into this event. I think I'll just go back to the Cell one. And, like I said before, we'll get a rotation of Cooler, Turles, and, obviously, EZA Raditz. Like I said before, you guys, I would hop back in, get you what I would consider to be the best rotation for Raditz. Not in terms of links, but in terms of support type ability. So yeah, double Cooler, man. Double 50% attack and defense. So Raditz is getting a beefy 100% attack and defense from just support alone. I mean, he's at 130k. So again, really high attack and defense. Like, jeez. I actually didn't think he'd, you know, jump up that high, but again, because we're facing 2 or more enemies, Cooler's Terrifying Conquer's support type ability of 50% attack and defense and 2 key is active right now. So let's see what kind of numbers Raditz is able to put up now. And he's able to put up a 2 million attack stat. Again, this is a free-to-play unit. And this is not an unrealistic rotation, because again, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have pulled Cooler, then yeah, obviously this is something you can do. But I mean, even without Cooler, and say you had, I don't know, what other support type units do we have? If you have Turles, again, he would be able to hit around 2 million, maybe not 2 million exactly, but again, he would be able to hit, you know, around that 2 million mark. So anyways, guys, let's just head down over to the breakdown portion of the video. Okay, so this is Ruthless Invader Raditz. He leads Low Class Warrior 4 key, 60% to HP and defense, and 100% to attack, or Int type 3 key and 50% to HP, attack, and defense. His super attack, called the Weekend, causes supreme damage to all enemies and lowers defense. And then his passive, Punishment of Fools, 80% attack and defense at the start of turn, 6 key, and an additional 60% attack and defense when facing 2 or more enemies. And then superclass enemies attack and defense minus 10%. And then again, he's fully rainbowed. I gave him 12 crit, 11 dodge, 3 additional. And then he only has 1 level 3 defensive equip that I did put on him. So again, for all the defensive stats that we saw him at, I don't think it would have made a huge difference if he didn't have it on. So maybe from like maybe 68k, drop it down to maybe 66, 65k. So again, not a huge difference that made, but again, just for those of you who are curious, you know, maybe that's around what he would be without it. So again, in terms of links, haven't really done a whole lot of you know, link leveling up with him, just because again, I'm really short on time sometimes, and you know, sometimes I'm lucky just to even be able to post a video a day. So again, and in terms of categories, he's on Low Class Warrior, Pure Saiyans, Terrifying Conquerors, of which we all saw him on, and then the only one I didn't showcase him on was Goku's Family, because again, I don't know, I think we all know how ridiculous the Goku's Family category is, and you know, there's just a ton of units on there. But you know, Low Class Warrior, Pure Saiyans, and then Terrifying Conquerors were the ones, you know, I just decided to showcase, just because again, they're the most appealing to me. So again, in terms of just a unit in general, Raditz is a really good unit. I would say he's totally worth it if you're free to play and you're looking for a unit that you want to use, let's say for World Tournament. You know, you don't have a really good AoE unit. By the way, AoE stands for attack, you know, attack basically everyone. You know, they do area damage, kind of like LR Krillin is an AoE unit where, you know, his 12 key, he hits multiple enemies. So again, he's a really good AoE unit for sure. The only issue is, in the World Tournament, the only units that will kind of be able to withstand Raditz is basically any physical type units like Krillin. Again, Krillin, you know, being another free-to-play AoE unit is really going to hurt this Raditz, but you know, he's a good AoE unit for free-to-play players nonetheless, you know, just as a starting out unit. So again, Raditz is really good. We saw him at decent defensive stats. Again, he never really broke 100k, just because again, I wish they gave him more of a buff on his passive, but unfortunately they didn't, because again, he is still a free-to-play unit. You know, they're not going to make them super busted OP crazy unless, you know, they intentionally say that that's what they're gonna do. But again, this Raditz is another unit that you have to have fully EZA'd, fully maxed out, if you want to take on the Prime Battle Goku EZA. So again, if I were anyone, I would say go for it. You know, personally, I'm gonna go for the EZA for the Prime Battle Goku. So again, you want to have this guy done. But you know, just in terms of a unit, Raditz is really good, a really solid option. I think he's gonna be good in things like Dokkan Ultimate Clash. He's gonna be really good at, just because again the fights aren't very long. So Raditz is, you know, not gonna be as exposed in longer events as he would in, you know, Ultimate Clash and all that. I mean, he did fine in Dokkan events. You know, he tanked really well. He was taking double digits. You know, so on that aspect, you know, Raditz is, you know, completely fine, completely chilling. Of course, in longer events like Super Battle Road, he might not be the greatest option, just because again he doesn't have necessarily the greatest buff to his defense. And again, defense is a big thing that you want when thinking of, you know, Legendary Goku event, Super Battle Road, and all those longer events, Infinite Dragon Ball History. So just to conclude, Raditz, he's really good for, I would say, the shorter events. World Tournament, he's going to be really solid in, and he's just a great unit overall. Especially for free-to-play player, this Raditz is going to be really good. So anyways, guys, that is going to do for today's video, and I will see you guys next time.